And welcome to yet another premiere edition of the Chat Desk. Don't forget that the Chat Desk is a show that comes to you every Thursdays here on Light TV, the country's leading brand. Courtesy and thanks to you, our viewers, for always making us number one. And of course, in this show, we focus on different matters ranging from social health, matters affecting our nation, and also more importantly, focus on the politics of our country. And of course, in my today's show, I'm joined by none other than one of the biggest political analysts around the county, and I'm talking none other than Patrick Nyanjui, is one of the major and bigger political analysts in the county. Thank you so much, Patrick, for making time to be in this show. And of course, on my far right is none other than Brian Collins. We call him Kiongozi because he has initiated so many programs that have been successful. Thank you so much again, gentlemen, for actually being in my, of course, being in the show today. And of course, I want us to discuss about quite a number of issues. For example, I want us to start with handshake. That happened, last year, 2018, March 9 to be precise. So many people have interpreted handshake as something that has come to bring peace, and others have interpreted handshake as something that has come to destroy peace. I don't know, what is your take? I'm going to start with you, Patrick, of course, because I know you are very much familiar with matters handshake.
Thank you so much, Mr. Peter, and
yes,
maybe I should welcome the viewers to this program.
Yes.
Answering your question,
yes,
I am a firm believer that the handshake has really saved this nation.
yes,
In the sense,
yes,
prior to March 9,
yes,
the country witnessed so many riots,
yes,
so many disgruntled voters, and in this Kenya, everybody is equal. So to me, the handshake is not only good for the country,
yes,
but it is good for the future of the country. Talking about the people saying the handshake is breaking the peace which they have been enjoying,
yes,
I think that is a bit selfish,
yes,
because the only peace that has been broken is the only peace the looters enjoy. But the people who believe that we are not supposed to be united, it's a class that is supposed to be united,
yes, oppressing
another class.
But of course, Patrick, there are some people who say that handshake was not inclusive, and for Kenya to have peace, there must be the aspect of inclusivity. People argue that the deputy president was not included, Kalonzo was not included, Musalia was not included. So they sort of say this is something that has been propagated by the two key leaders, that is Excellency the President and also His Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga. They say that it is their thing. It is more of their thing, not more of the representation of the entire Kenyans.
Mr. Peter,
yes,
let me tell you.
Yes.
The agenda of the handshake was to bring peace.
Yes.
And the question you're supposed to be asking, did we achieve that?
Yes.
If yes.
Yeah, of course that is an aspect, but I'm saying that people argue that the other key leaders were not included in the handshake. That is why we have been experiencing some other things that are grouping up in the handshake deal.
Let me tell you, Mr. Peter.
Yes.
The problem with Kenyans,
yes,
is that we want to bring other issues. We want to run away from the main issue. The main issue here is Raila and Uhuru. Yeah. Their supporters were at conflict.
Yes.
I never saw Kalonzo's supporters going to the streets. I only saw the Kikuyu supporters, yes, opposing Raila's supporters when they went to the streets.
Fair enough.
And the two leaders coming together, that was fair enough for every Kenyan, because those were the two sides which were fighting. Yes. And I think this handshake it is something we are supposed to embrace, not just for today and not for 2022 elections. It's, yes, supposed to take us to the future of Kenya. I think it is good for Kenya. You
have mentioned about 2022, but I will come back to that. I want to join in Brian into this conversation because having coming also from a point of view where you also have an interest in the handshake deal. From your own judgment, has the handshake fulfilled its purpose the way it was supposed to be?
For me, what I can say, during 2017,
yes, we
had some chaos.
Yes,
we had some parts in Kenya where you couldn't go, yes, if you are from this tribe,
yes,
or if you are in this tribe you couldn't go or access even the markets. So when handshake came, it at least made some peace, as in some unequal. It, yes, was some peace.
Yes.
So if you say Raila and, yes, Uhuru, there were two in the handshake, and you are not including Ruto or
Yes.
Kalonzo Musyoka,
Yes.
then you are missing the point.
No. Okay,
Right.
but Kenyans argue that these are very key leaders which are supposed to be in the part of the decision making as whatever has to be implemented in the handshake.
You know, Raila
Yes.
was the head, or is still the head of NASA.
Yes.
And Uhuru is the party leader of
Jubilee.
And when what Uhuru says or what he represents is like a representation of Jubilee.
Yes.
And what Raila represents is a representation of NASA.
Yes.
So if you want to say Ruto wasn't included, Kalonzo or Mudavadi weren't included,
Yes.
then you are missing the point.
Yes.
Because these are the two people, main rivalry, who went to the polls.
Yes.
And they fought, as in it was a competition.
Yes.
And these are the two rival groups that went there.
So-
and right now,
Yeah.
we are talking about the handshake.
Right.
We are waiting for BBI.
Yes.
BBI is the
Building Bridges
document that
Initiative,
will
yes.
include the 9 points agenda
Yes.
that the two discussed. So we are waiting for BBI. We see if indeed
Yes.
it focused on country Kenya or the people Kenya.
So from where you stand, and you have mentioned something very important. So you are saying for the country to be united, the efforts of people like Kalonzo Musyoka, Moses Wetangula, Musalia Mudavadi, and also maybe probably the deputy president, they are not supposed to be given credit when people discuss handshake. It's entirely and predominantly about the president and the former prime minister.
We have Team Ruto,
Yes.
who are opposing the handshake.
Yes.
Because they thought that this thing, Uhuru will just lead the country for the 10 years and leave Ruto
Yes.
to the next 10 years.
We will discuss.
Right?
Okay, fine.
Yeah. But right now,
Yes.
when handshake came in,
Yes.
Raila was included
Yes.
in the cycle.
Yes.
So they are trying to see what will happen next when Raila is still in the government. So you'll see this, right now we have like Team Tangatanga
Yeah.
and Team Kilaweke. So they are
And
just
so many
opposed.
others.
Yeah. They are even in NASA, some people who didn't want to see handshake
Yes.
succeeding.
Yeah.
So we can just say handshake is trying.
Yes.
And you can't blame the two leaders for coming together because 2017 I was in Nairobi
Yes.
in a place where some people couldn't access.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a NASA base. And some people couldn't access.
Yes.
So handshake really
Yeah.
has really just bring
All right.
tranquility and peace.
All right. We will leave that one for the Kenyans to evaluate. And of course, I also want us to switch gears and focus on matters party leadership. And I want to bring with the Jubilee because it's the ruling party. And I want you, Patrick, particularly to comment about the state of Jubilee party. Do you have two Jubilee parties as leaders? Some of them have, publicly and candidly said that now we have two Jubilee parties.
I want to be truthful.
Yes.
There is no Jubilee.
Okay, what is the meaning of that? Because
what I mean is
Jubilee is the ruling party, is the party
it is the ruling party.
that has the power.
I don't disagree.
Yes.
It is the ruling party.
Yes.
But we have to consider some factors.
Yeah.
One,
Yeah.
there are rebel MPs
Yeah.
who are rebelling against the party leader.
Yes.
Number two, the party leader himself, the president,
Yes.
has refused, or rather has ignored calls to call for the party meetings.
But before you continue, let me interject because the deputy president can also call for a PG. The leader of the majority can also call for a PG. So the chairman of the the Jubilee party can also call a PG.
Let me tell you, Mr. Peter.
Yes.
These shows we see on television,
Yes.
smiling,
Yes.
and so many greetings.
Yes.
That is just PR to fool the common Kenyan. But inside Jubilee, there are so many wrangles.
Yes.
Like, for example, I'll give you an example.
Yes.
Let's take, for instance, Mount Kenya.
Yes.
Kenya, I will deal with Mount Kenya.
Yes.
We had people fighting in churches. Dede Nyoro and Maina Kamanda.
Yes.
They are fighting, exchanging words. That is reason enough to you're supposed to question, is this the ruling party?
Yes.
I mean, who is the disciplinarian to this ruling party?
Yes. So from where you stand, Patrick, you have mentioned something very important. You are saying it is very clear that the deputy president and the president are not reading from the same script.
They are not.
And this is a ruling party, a party that gave manifesto to the Kenyans. And all the Kenyans are looking forward for the performance of these two leaders. They are the leaders of the nation. So what does that one tell to the common mwananchi who is there? People are struggling, one, with poverty. The other day we were discussing about people who are dying because of hunger, because of lack of water. Now as we are talking, people are dying because of floods. What does this one tell to the people who supported, who people who entrusted their votes to His Excellency the President and the Deputy President?
You know, I will tell you a story.
Yes.
What we Kenyans do, we only change the forests. The forest meaning we are in PNU, we came to Jubilee,
Yes.
but we never changed the monkeys. The monkeys, the same characters, they have imported their rotten ways into the Jubilee into the Jubilee regime.
Yes.
So like any wise man, and I believe you are very wise.
Yeah.
Don't expect too much.
Yeah.
Don't put your expectations so high because you're going to be heartbroken.
Yes.
We are only 3 years, actually call them 2 years shy from 2022.
Of course.
The Big Four agenda, I'm very sorry to say this, there is nothing to write home about.
Allow me to cut you short. I want to join in Brian in this conversation of party leadership. Brian, coming from a political, point of view, having a very big influence on political environment, the people who blame the wrangles of Jubilee on the handshake. People say that Odinga came to confuse Jubilee. The people say now if Odinga could have stayed in position, Jubilee could be united and Jubilee could be moving forward. How true is that?
For now, I don't think. I don't really support those sentiments from the people that you're saying.
So you are saying ODM has nothing to do with the wrangles in Jubilee Party?
You know, as I said earlier, there are some people who are not comfortable with the handshake.
Yes.
They only thrive when there's some chaos and there's some misunderstanding, and there's some mischief from government or from opposition.
Yes.
So what I can say, when Raila came, and when I heard that is the who rang Raila,
yes,
and they had a conversation.
Yes.
Then Raila went to the office of the president. When the handshake came, we saw some improvement in economy, peace, and also in things to do with
there are so many things that came because of the handshake.
And also, right now they are doing their work without fearing anyone.
Yeah.
But before handshake, they were fearing if you touch Ruto or if you touch Uhuru or their supporters, you may be retaliated with something or something can happen to you.
Yes.
But handshake has made peace to be found in Kenya, as in it has enforced peace in Kenya.
It has brought peace and tranquility.
And everything right now we are talking, we are not talking about Kielek or Tangatanga, because that is none of our business. Those are just small wrangles, and they can't put something on our table.
Yes.
But we are still waiting for the day, like my friend KMG has said. We are still waiting for the report, and we see. And the thing about parliamentary system of government, you know, USA, it has a presidential system of government, but that is a democratic government, and the government that even a president can be held accountable of something if something goes wrong.
Yes.
But Kenya, we are still in third world country, and we have some challenges in implementing something.
Of course, we can now compare Kenya and America, but anyway, it's a good reference point.
Yeah, you can't compare Kenya with America or any country in Africa with America, even Nigeria.
Yeah, sure enough.
The greatest, we are saying is the greatest economy.
Economy in Africa.
In Africa.
Yes.
It has some problems.
Yes.
So if you go to UK, they have a parliamentary system of government. We had like 2 prime ministers resigning because of Brexit.
Yes.
Yeah, because MPs holds the head of government
accountable.
Yeah, accountable, and he or she can't run away from what Theresa May had promised to deliver Brexit from. With it a stipulated time, but she didn't. Even right now, Johnson. He had promised to deliver Brexit from 30th this month, but he hasn't, because MPs are saying the type of deal that he's trying to bring on table is not favoring the UK citizens. Okay. So if we say parliamentary system of government, we'll have at least moved a step higher from where we are, because right now president is controlling the parliament. Is controlling the judiciary. Last week, it was yesterday, we heard that the judiciary has been cut 50% of their
allocation.
Allocation of revenue. Yeah, so we are saying, let us try something new, and we see if it can work. Right. And also, there was some suggestion of a 7-year-term
president. Of course, that was under Punguza Muzigo initiative. I think now it's not a talk anymore.
Yeah. Yes. And also MPs to be reduced. Yeah, to be reduced from this.
Yes. Yeah, of course, Brian, let me cut you short because my director is telling me we go for a short break. But of course, these are conversations that we can always be having here on the chat desk. Much more to focus on next. I want us to focus on Kibra by-election, and of course this is a topic and rather a contest that is hotly contested by more than 27 candidates, but we have the major ones that I want my panelists to be discussing. We are going to take a short break, but don't go too far because we have much lined up for you.
They say the two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. The more I think, the more curious I become. What is the purpose of my life? What do I want to study? What is my passion? Where can I find the answer to all these questions? At St. Paul's University, we're not out to tell students what to do, but we have created an environment where students can be motivated to question and to pursue knowledge as a calling. Enroll now at St. Paul's University for August intake. Call 0728 669 000 or email admissions@spu.ac.ke. St. Paul's University, your university of choice.
The tastiest blue band now comes with omega-3 and 6. So important for kids' growth and development.
They can tell they're from a Bloom Band home.
Give your kids the omega-3 and 6 they need. Now available at selected outlets.
And welcome back to the chat desk. What a conversation we are having here on Light TV, and of course I'm joined by my panelists here. And of course we decided to take a short break and come back. We focus on matters Kibra. And of course I want to start with you, Patrick. People argue that Jubilee was not supposed to fill a candidate because it was supposed to be a threat to the handshake. How true is that? How true is that?
I think the only threat here is threat to democracy.
Yes.
The democracy states that anybody, any party can have their candidate. But the question actually we are supposed to be asking ourselves is it a Kibra election or is it a litmus test for 2022 elections?
Of course.
Because right now what we are seeing is the two topmost leaders, the two leaders who have been talking politics day in, day out, Raila Odinga and His Excellency the Deputy President. Yesterday, on Sunday they had pitched camp, both of them in Kibra. And judging from the discussions and what we had,
yes,
I think and I believe they are weighing 2022 options. Nobody has the interest of Kibra people.
Yes.
But as you know, it's the bedroom to Raila. So
no, you're saying
it's an Imran.
No, you've mentioned a very critical point. You see, nobody has the interest for Kibra, but I want us to listen to what the Deputy President had to say on a rally that they were in Kibra a day. So I want us, Director, if you can put that clip on what Deputy President had to say.
Mariga ni kijana amezaliwa hapa Karanja, hapa Kibra. Huyu mungwana huyu, tunaelewana? Na tumesema hivi, tumesema mjadala wa Kibra lazima ibadilike. The conversation in Kibra must change. Kibra hii haiwezi kuwa tena mahali ya kutupa mawe. Kibra hii haiwezi kuwa barabara ni ya matope. Kibra hii haiwezi tena kuendelea kuwa mahali pa giza.
So that is the Deputy President saying that if they elect Mariga, he is going to give Kibra a lot of goodies. But here you are confirming to us that it is sort of not more of Kibra, but a litmus test for 2022. Do you believe it is a contest between the deputy president and the former prime minister? And mind you, that the president himself invited Mariga in State House, and he crowned him to be the Jubilee Party candidate.
I fully understand your point and where you're coming from.
Yes.
But judging it from where I sit right now,
Yes.
I can tell you without any fear of contradiction that Mariga is not the right candidate for Kibra. And
Yes.
Imran Okoth, okay, the sympathy votes and the Baba effect, I know it's going to work for him. It's outright. But I'm telling you, the winner in this race is Ruto, because he has done something that has never been done. Nobody has ever taken an opposing party
Yes.
to Kibra.
Yeah.
If it is not ODM, then nobody else campaigns there. And we have actually, we're supposed to look at the benefits of our democracy.
Yes.
Initially, like 10 years ago,
Yes.
if you were not siding with Baba,
Yeah.
you would not feature in their campaigns.
Yes.
So I can say we are maturing politically, and we are getting tolerant. I mean, I can tolerate my fellow opposing candidate,
Yes.
and I believe we are moving in the right direction.
So,
but I'm hoping all the best for Imran.
So you're saying now, whether Jubilee does not win, or whether Imran Okoth, or whether Eliud Owalo and many other candidates win, it doesn't matter. Ruto has already demonstrated that he's a political giant.
He has already won in this sense.
Yes.
He himself is the first candidate to challenge Raila Odinga in one of his most... Actually, it is his former
Yes.
former
Yeah,
constituency.
Raila was
It
a
is
member
his
of
home.
parliament in Kibra.
He has been a member of parliament since 1992 to 2013.
Yes.
Is it 2013? I
Yes.
guess it's 2013. So it shows he has already made a foundation.
Yes.
He has an unbreakable. We thought it was unbreakable,
Yes.
but here comes DP,
Yes.
and he's breaking it. He
Yes.
might not succeed this time breaking it,
Yes.
but wait, you know, politics it's a try and error.
Yes.
Who knows?
Yes.
Next election,
Yes.
you never know.
Of course, now I want to bring Brian into the politics of Kibra, having to be a very strong supporter of ODM. Now Jubilee is coming in to bring a candidate. First of all, whom are you supporting in this one? Because the people argue that Eliud Owalo, the ANC, is still a potential candidate because he was a very strong advisor and also a close friend to His Excellency, the former Prime Minister. So it is never clear whether it is ODM or it is ANC in the side of the NASA Brigade.
You know, right now I tend to support Mariga. Not Mariga. Imran. sorry for that. Right now I support Imran.
Yes.
Because of his ideologies.
Yes.
And because of his brother. He has been there helping his brother,
Yes.
him and the MP of Westlands,
Yes.
Tim Wanyonyi.
Tim Wanyonyi.
Yeah, they have been like caretakers
Yes.
when Okoth was away.
Yes.
And about the elections, about the elections that are coming,
Yes.
when you see someone like Mariga coming,
Yes.
but there I want to differ with PK a
All right.
little bit. He said about ODM has been there
Yes.
for a long time.
Yes.
That is true.
Yes.
But we have also had some people
Yes.
coming up want to challenge Raila.
Yes.
Do you remember the likes of Livondo?
Livondo, I remember him very
Livondo
well.
was being financed by the government
Yes.
back then.
Yes.
And he was coming there with choppers.
Yes.
As in what we saw,
How many votes did he get?
he didn't get anything.
That is a story for another day.
Yeah, he didn't get
That's the
anything.
question.
Yeah, he didn't get anything.
Yeah.
So right now, even in ODM,
Yes.
there was some conflicts.
Yes.
When Ken Okoth was elected the
Yes.
first time
Yes.
in the office,
Yes.
there were some people like Owalo.
Yes.
The people were saying that they want to vie. Like Owalo, he was a stint supporter and also somehow in secretariat of Raila Odinga.
Yes.
But this person, when Okoth was elected,
Yes.
he was going to, when he wants to address something like in Kibra, he
Yeah.
was going to see Baba.
Yes.
So Tim Wanyonyi and Ken Okoth came and said,
Yes.
if this Owalo goes
Yes.
to Baba, let
Yeah.
us also go there.
Yeah,
So
they go there.
the likes of Owalo, they're just there to distract votes. But he has been there. He has been with Baba,
Yeah.
planning for Kibra.
Yeah.
So what is he bringing to Kibra?
Yeah.
And he couldn't bring when he was advisor to Raila.
I want us to listen to what Baba had to say concerning Kibra, because Kibra has become the topic of the day. Many people have come out. We have seen likes of Maina Kamanda coming from Jubilee to come to support the ODM candidate. We have seen attacks left, right, and center. Mariga was attacked not so long ago from today that also the NC brigade was attacked. So Kibra has attracted strong political class. So I want us to listen to what various leaders had to say, and also the former Prime Minister, what he had to say.
Sasa mkapatia bendera Imran Okoth, sio? Na mimi nilisema mimi nitakuja tu mwisho kusalimiana na nyinyi, kuambia nyinyi kwamba kumekucha, kumepambauka, jogoo shawika mara 3, sawa? Wana Kibra oye! Wana Kibra oye! Tusalimie baba, tumuonyeshe tunamaliza kazi tarehe 7. Pale nyuma. Tarehe 7 tunamaliza kazi.
Hii Kibra constituency, hii ni nyumba ya baba. Huyu deputy president anaitwa William Ruto. Ana ushenzi, ana ujinga na ana madharau. Na raundi hii tunataka kumuonyesha hiyo madharau yake lazima iishe hapa Kibra constituency.
I want us now to conclude our show as we focus on BBI. You know, BBI has a 9-point agenda that focus on the better part of our nation, because that is what it is saying. Now, some leaders have already bashing out the report of the BBI, and Baba is telling them that the BBI report is not yet out. People are being scared of BBI. Maybe the reason why people feel afraid that BBI will come and bash them out of their seats, and it is appearing to be the next shocker of the members of parliament.
Sisi tunasema Kenya ni muhimu, na Kenya mpaka iendelee mbele. Hiyo ndio sababu tulipiga break baada ya ile vita tulipigana, tukaenda mahakamani. Mahakama ikafutilia mbali ile uchaguzi ya bandia, wakasema turudie. Tukaona kama wale jamaa walikuwa tayari kuiba tena, tukakataa kuendelea pale. Alafu tukarudi nyuma tena, tukaangalia, wakasema tuongee. Na mimi nikamwambia Uhuru ya kwamba sisi tulikuwa tuambia watu wetu tunaelekea Canaan. Na baada hiyo ziara ya Canaan iko. Lakini tumeona kama pale katika mto Jordan kuna mamba. Tunataka kujenga daraja ya kuvuka mto Jordan. Mko tayari wananchi? Mko tayari? Mko tayari? Hiyo ndio sababu tulirudi nyuma na tukaunda ile tume ambayo inaitwa BBI. Wengine wameanza kupinga ripoti ya BBI kabla haijatoka. Hiyo team ijapatia Uhuru na mimi ile ripoti yao. Lakini wale wengine tayari wameanza kuzunguka nchi kusema
BBI,
yes.
BBI, Mr. Peter,
yes,
is good.
Yes.
Personally, I can say if we are going to change the little things that we have experienced in the 10-year,
yes,
the 10-year experience from
yes,
the 2010 constitution.
Yes.
But I would like to say this. One, the constitution we have right now,
yes,
it is the best we can ever get.
Yes.
The only problem that Uhuru has been having and is experiencing up to now,
yes,
up to date.
Yes.
One, if you remember, if I take you back,
yes,
from 2013, he came in as the president. He was expected to finance a very, 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 very heavy budgeted devolved government. You remember. Number two, this constitution favors a structured government. But unfortunately, Uhuru has very weak structures. I mean, the corruption, the infighting. There is no development we can achieve with that. So this BBI, if BBI is coming to complement the already constitution we have,
yes,
then it is good for us Kenyans.
All right, now, so you see, what is your take on the MPs who are already afraid of the BBI, because we have seen people come out very clean. They are saying they are going to reject the BBI report, and Baba has told them that wait for the BBI report to be out.
Let me tell you.
Yes.
The kind of parliament we have right now, everybody is serving his or her own master.
People have interest.
I actually quit listening to these MPs.
Yes.
I really don't take them any serious. Because today, depending on who is oiling their hands,
yes,
they will say this statement. Tomorrow, they are going to change the same statement.
Right.
We have you people. You have evidence in the clips.
Yes.
Today he says,
yes,
I am on this side. Tomorrow he says after a brown envelope he changes script. He's on this side. Yes. So I believe even though we are advocating for the parliamentary system, yes, we have to go back to the grassroots.
Of course.
What kind of leaders are we electing? Right. Are these leaders who we can depend on to make a sober decision, a decision that stands for Wanjiko? Someone who is in Turkana is expecting his or her representative to make a sober decision on her behalf. If that is what is going to end the bloodshed after every election, and of course, I believe that is a good way.
We are going to wait for that report in a short while, and I want to finally bring in Brian into this conversation. The people saying that BBI report is a report, or rather is an initiative to block Ruto in the bid for presidency in 2022.
You know, the way the structure of government is,
yes,
we have presidency,
yes,
then we have deputy,
yes,
and parliament.
Yes.
So we can't say that it's trying to block Ruto. Maybe Ruto wanted that exclusive power,
yes,
of presidency.
Yes.
But if what we are hearing from BPI, as in we have a parliamentary system of government, then Ruto won't have that powers to control, to control the government, because the prime minister will be the one having the control
powers of the power of the government.
And what I want to say about BPI, and I want viewers to listen to this.
Yes.
Don't listen to these politicians.
Yes.
Going there and masquerading and
but they are
saying
lies
about BBI.
Yes.
You know, this BBI. It was brought to initiate some things like election violence.
Yes, that is one of the key points in the 9 points agenda.
Yeah, they want to change electoral system in Kenya, as in we don't have the system that is cooked, just having predetermined results. Yeah.
But I also read from the same page.
Yeah, I want us, the gentlemen, because time is really far gone and it's not our side, to give each one of you just 1 minute to give your final remarks on the state of the nation.
Thank you so much, Mr. Peter, and my message to our viewers out there. BBI is a proposal. It is not final. And the person who holds the final thought and the final say is me and you. Me and you meaning voters. We're supposed to take our time, read the BBI report, and make a very sober decision.
Thank you, Peter, for hosting us here. And it has been a pleasure. For me, I want to say about the current situation as in our economy. I want to advise I want to say some message to these advisors of the president.
Yes.
About the loans that the country is borrowing.
Yes.
They built SGR and is not giving in what they wanted. So those people, it's not profit-wise. Yes. It went a loss of like 10% of what they wanted to achieve. Yes. So I want to say someone who is in treasury, please know how we can collect this revenue, not from just borrowing and then
the money going to recurrent expenditure.
And
some corruption.
The common man is there is the one who is suffering.
Thank you so much, gentlemen, for actually making time to be on this show out of your busy schedules. And what a conversation we have had here. Conversation of political matters ranging from Kibra by-election and of course the BBI report. These are conversations that will keep on going on our social media platform. Don't forget that you can always form part of this conversation through our interaction avenues. That is, you can use the hashtag chatdesk, and of course you can follow me on Twitter. That is Peter Mwema, and of course we can always be discussing this issue. Till next time, the same place. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day.